Awesome show.
Hello, this is Adam, or Bubba the Hobo, for the Friendship Awesome Gaming Show on the hashtag Friendship. This is a brand new game I'm doing. I'm not stopping Minecraft, this is just something new. It won't be everybody's cup of tea, but I really love this game, so I just thought I should share my knowledge with you. I'm going to do a team guide for Liverpool, and it won't be the best guide ever, but I haven't seen many guides on Liverpool, and I just thought I would say how I personally go about using Liverpool. First of all, I choose Euro Cup because if you get in the Champions League, which is fairly easy to do with this squad, you will get a bigger transfer budget next season, I find, than if you just meet expectations. If you exceed expectations, it's much better. But quickly going to move on, go to the tactics. There are 3 tactics that I like to use. Now, I'm not going to give you download links for some tactics off the internet, but the best thing you can do is make your own tactic. So the formations I like to use are 4-4-2, which is this one. I find I have the most success with this one. If I can, 4-4-2, then 4-2-3-1 asymmetric, which it may seem weird, but it works well with the players at Liverpool. I think it works very, very well. And it seems that the computer management finds it hard to mark players in this formation, so I'd highly recommend this whenever Gerrard's fit and whenever Suso has matured a bit. But then the last one is 4-2-3-1. I wouldn't recommend this one as much. I don't use it as much. It is very easily counteracted by taking the centre attacking mid out of the game. But 4-4-2 and 4-2-3-1 asymmetric are your ways to go, in my opinion. At the start, you'd want to do 4-4-2 and wait till Gerrard is back from injury. But right now, I'm going to go into the under-18 squad and go over some of the youth prospects, which you should really keep an eye on and try to develop in the future. And Raheem Sterling is a big one. He becomes a very, very good winger, but the one thing I have to say about him is he can become a bit bitchy. He can say he wants first team football, or he could not. He becomes a very, very pacey winger who's very good at dribbling and can score a lot of goals, but he needs to be nurtured quite a lot. He needs to be played quite a lot and trained in the right manner. And I will leave a training schedule for first team and youth team. It'll be a link in the description. It's not mine. No credit goes to me because I did not make it. But if you go into the reserve squad, there's another prospect here. There's 2 of them right here. Jack Robinson, who will be your left back for the future. Second season is when you want to start introducing this guy properly. He's very, very good. He turns into a very, very good player. Make sure you nurture him. Suso is one I really, really like, but the attacking mid position, unless I'm playing the 4-2-3-1, is very, very difficult to use, in my opinion, because it can be taken out of the game so easy. It can be devastating, and Suso can get so many assists. I mean, his teamwork is only 7, but the amount of assists he's got, I mean, he's got 4 assists in 1 game for me. He's got 7 assists in 4 matches, stuff like that, little runs like that. He can also score a fair few goals, but if you have someone like Seydou Doumbia up front, Suso is going to just be an amazing, amazing player. Now, sorry I'm talking really fast, but you know, you have to rattle through it. What I'm going to do is try to find my shortlist of potential transfers, and these transfers, you only get 7.5 million if you pick the Euro Cup option. But yeah, there are a few potential transfers which are not there. But anyway, Vavlak Kadlec will cost you around 4 million. He's very good. He needs training on his composure, so he can cost anywhere from 4.1 to about 6.5 million. He can be worth it, but it's a big chunk of your transfer budget. The next player is Alvaro. He is a 20-year-old striker from Espanyol. He develops really to a balanced poacher. A lot of people don't seem to have success with him, but I really, really enjoy him. I think he's a very, very effective player. But one player you should get without a doubt is Yaya Sanogo. You can get him on loan, and then about 6 months in, he will be available to approach to sign. So you can sign him on a free. So you can get him on loan. You can pay a loan fee if you want, if you can't get him. But you get him on loan, then you can sign him for free. So next season you have him, but you can develop him right from the off. This guy turns into an absolute monster, and I would really highly recommend him. Yaya Sanogo is just a beast in this game. The next player is Ruben Yttergaard Jensen, if I can spell. He is a centre mid for Tromsø, and he's very, very, very good. His stats don't say much, and his scout reports don't say much, but if you actually look at his stats, he has got 16 passing, 16 technique, 16 flair. Decisions and creativity are good. He's a very, very good player, and he will only cost you 1 million. You will have to pay a bit over the odds on the wages because there's a lot of competition for him, but he is just what Liverpool needs. He has a creative spark, and he can get so many assists. It is unreal. I love this player so, so much. I sign him every time I start a game with any team. As well, if they need a centre mid, then Ruben Yttergaard Jensen is the one I sign without a doubt. Another centre mid is Kevin Strootman. He plays for PSV Eindhoven. He will cost about 5.5 million, and he turns into an absolute beast. If you want to just splash your cash on one centre mid, then Kevin Strootman is this player, because 5.5 million for this player in the future is absolutely nothing. Just, you can take my word for that. This player is outstanding. Another player who is about 5 million is Joe Allen. He is another good centre mid. I mean, I'm not saying you sign all these players. I mean, obviously you take a choice. But in and around 5 million for Joe Allen. He's homegrown, and he develops to be a very, very good player on the cheap. He's an absolute bargain. And my last tip about signings is Simi Vrsaljko. He is a right back for Dinamo Zagreb. He will cost you 1 million. Again, there'll be a bit of competition from Benfica and Porto, I find, but he is very, very, very good in the future. He turns into a world-class right back in a relatively short amount of time. In one save, it took him 3 seasons to just shine in the Premier League. He is fantastic. But I'm going to go over the current Liverpool squad, like who you need to look out for. Sebastian Coates, next season, if you introduce him, he will be very, very good. Luis Suarez right now is your #1 striker. Trequartista or a poacher, and he will be very, very useful to you. John Joe Shelby, I can take him or leave him. I don't really like him, that's why I sign Yttergaard Jensen or Joe Allen or someone like that to replace him. Martin Kelly, train him as a right back, but if you sign for Salco, he's pretty pointless in my opinion. Jordan Henderson, train as a right mid. He is fantastic. Lucas Leiva, try to keep hold of him, but a bit of over 20 million from a club, I would take it, because he's not worth over 20 million, but he's very, very useful. Martin Skirtle and Danny Agger are going to be your centre-back pairing. Reina, keep hold of him at all costs. Maxi Rodriguez, you can sell straight off, I think, and really there's nobody else of note. Enrique, keep hold of him, but there are better left backs later on in the game. Everyone else, I would just say get rid of second season. Second season is when you really start to shine. That's when you can sign the Seydou Doumbés and just the amazing wingers. I would recommend Junior Hoylett. I don't know the asking price of Junior Hoylett, but if you can get Junior Hoylett is a very, very good player. Mr. David here. I really enjoy him. He injects pace. This team lacks pace, and Junior Hoylett has pace. So pacey wingers second season with perhaps Seydou Doumbé, and you should be fine. So I'm really sorry for rattling through it, but there's a lot of information to talk about. So if you didn't get anything, ask me in the comments, and any feedback would be fantastic. I'm really sorry for speaking really quickly, but I don't want a 20-minute video, guys, so any likes, dislikes, comments would be appreciated. I've been Adam, or Bobo the Hobo. Tell me how I did. Think happy, be happy, stay happy, people, and I'll see you guys later.